Good morning, Wincy ladies. Oh my gosh, we're tittering away here. I am really hoping that our good friend Andrea Allen, she sent us a lovely message this morning wanting a bit of inspo for this time of the year. Can you tell what the inspiration that she's looking for might be? She said, and I think it's really valid, this time of the year is quite trans-seasonal. You don't want to kind of acknowledge that winter is here, but you do need to start wearing more enclosed shoes. So she wanted a bit of a sneaker chat. She said, I'm starting to wear a little bit more winterized type garments, and I want to know what sneakers go back with that. And actually, I locked in this morning in like a bit of a winter outfit with my marble sneakers on, which I absolutely love. I did fondly say to the girls, they elevate my my feeling of athleticism.
She sprinted in the door.
I just thought of something quite funny. I have seen a few things going around on Instagram, and this one was about like when your friend puts on a particular colour and it becomes their whole personality.
Oh, we should
put
do
on your particular sneaker and it becomes your whole personality. We should do a little reel about it.
You know, just, I don't know.
Yeah.
About, I mean, all our shoes are comfortable, but these are kind of, for me, they've got depth, width, and that feeling of like springiness, and I just feel like, I can
They
do
gave
this.
you some really good motivation. She made us cupcakes, guys.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Jazzagenics.
Feel free to wear your sneakers anytime.
Nice one. So I have chosen to put back with this outfit, the marble sneaker that I'm just referencing. I did put it on like this with the white lace, and I freaked my eyeballs out just slightly when I looked. I thought that it was too contrasty with the lace. So I'd like to do a big reveal for my outfit. I'd like to do a big reveal. You can't quite see what I'm going to reveal until I do this.
Ta-da!
All of a sudden I feel wintry and luxy.
So it's a way to trans-seasonal your sneaker, basically. So, I mean, you had the white lace in it if you're wearing weekend jeans and things. Or I've just put that beautiful black organza lace in there to add a bit of drama, but to put the black back in to make it pair back with my more winterfied outfit, for lack of better words. So, that is the marble sneaker. While we're on me, let's look at my other choice. This is the Wallow. Hello, Wallow. This is gorgeous. Now, I have also worn these with black, Lorna Jane kind of, and then a blazery type thing. Cool. And it's a really comfortable, the shoes add the sophistication with the sneaker boot, and then the blazer adds that kind of more, you can wear that to work and get away with it. So, this is Wallow. Inside zip. Easy to get in and out of, don't be put up by the laces. Black sole for those ladies, a black signature sole for those ladies that wanted black sole. And that woven upper is really, really good. Low maintenance, just wipe if you get any marks on it. It is white, a winter white, gold and black. Right, I have got the Cape Crusader next to me with her inspiring shoes too. Well, inspiring outfit really. Do we love this outfit?
Well, it's exactly what was it, Andrea?
Yeah.
I was saying I'm struggling a little bit. Like it's like warm and then it's cold and then it's warm, it's cold. So and I'm still holding on to summer a little bit. So without the jacket, I'm like feeling kind of summery.
Yeah.
And, I could put some heels on really, but. That I could get 50% off, but I put my jacket on and I'm like, okay, that kind of just makes it a bit more winter. Well, I think it goes. And then
it does because the camel in that in our M mince brand is just
costumes. Seen some coins.
We just got a lot of stars and hearts.
That's why I got the cape on.
OnlyFans, Nate's got the marble sneaker on.
I love this.
This was her favourite choice of this winter. It's got that camel tone in it. Now, a lot of ladies have not identified that the swoosh on the side is an M standing for minx. Of course it is, but it's not in your face.
Yeah.
So really, really lovely nod to our brand there. And if you see other ladies with that swishy M like that, you know exactly
Give them a high
what brand
five.
you're supporting.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you've got that lovely camel colour. Then you've got the pop of red in the back, so that's a red lizard print in the back there. And you've got the winter white tones gum sole on it, a pop of grey in through the midsole there. But like I said, these are eyeletted lace-ups, so they're very quick and easy to get in and out of. Sometimes I don't put eyelets, metal eyelets in our lace-up sneakers, so they can be a little bit harder to open up every time you get in and out of them. These are fast.
They are
Maybe
fast.
that's
They
also
are really
why I
fast,
like
actually.
them.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I absolutely love these.
Oh,
I love them so
very
much.
coordinated.
I think
You
they
could go
look
to the Met Gala in this.
good with I could do one of those old Kardashian. Oh no, it wasn't a Kardashian. It was like Kanye's. You know, when she turned up to the thing and dropped and she was nude. Well,
Oh.
you nearly got a sneak peek then.
Oh.
So I think this would look really good with dark denims too. So
Yes.
with all those jeans that everybody has,
Yes.
the real whitey sailor jeans and the dark denim. I love tan and red.
Absolutely.
It's like
Yeah.
hot and cool.
Yeah.
And yeah. So
Very, very cool.
Yes.
Very, very cool. Also, before we introduce Kirsten, Linda, if you're watching, I am going to circle back to your query, which was really valid as well, about the Shadow Loafer Wellness shoe. Kirsten went out and grabbed her little sneaker choice today of what we were trying to fit with Andrea's brief of like, oh, what can we put on for this time of the year? You came in jeans, a nice pink fisherman ribbed jumper.
Yeah. It's
And
really chunky, but it's actually
cooler than it looks. Yeah. And so we grabbed these. These are Scooby. They are a bit of a nod to a Mary Jane sneaker vibe. You've got in there a beautiful soft mesh. The courier's just trying to deliver stuff to us. I'll run the
It's good. He's got it. Okay. Hi. So we've got the lovely rose gold metallic over this lovely mesh, bit of
And it's slightly spongy in that area, isn't it?
yeah. They've got that kind of scooby kind of feel to them.
Yeah.
But this is just a fixed strap over my foot, and then we've got this little extra.
Right.
They do, if you need to take a little bit of the depth out, they do come with a little extra set of insoles that you can slip in. I feel like I can almost need that just to take a little bit of the rim out, but that means they've got some quite nice depth.
Yeah.
I'm in my true to size 38 and they feel like they fit great. Toes.
And for our ladies that are travelling, and a lot of you are heading away this month and beyond, these are perfect. They kind of look a little bit like you could wear them out for dinner because they've got the metallic hint in them, but they're extremely lightweight and they're so
Shows
soft.
them to feel like a little bit sneaker, but also not all the way sneaker.
Yeah. Oops, I'm just going to open the door for the lady.
Okay, all right. Okay, we'll just do a little. This might get messy for a bit here, ladies. Do you want to do yours?
You gonna do your ones?
Okay. Go.
Yeah, quite edgy look. But I was going along the lines of the whole situation of not quite ready for stockings.
Yes.
But I just wanted to try something with having some little socks on, just to kind of level up your sneaker look.
I love what you've done here, actually, Bex. I think it's so fun. It's girly, and the stripe is girly and playful, and your personality a bit. It's you've got your Velcro. This is a neoprene upper with leather tipped and leather insole and lining. So you've got all that adjustability in through here. It's nice and soft, looks great with a shorter pant on it as well. You get that Mary Jane vibe and look. Obviously, if you're wearing it with a dress, you get the drama of it being like a very edgy ninja style booty. So yeah, let's look at the contrast. You've got a little stripy sock on here, and then you've got your lace slouch sock on the other side, giving it, this is a little bit more professional looking.
You could just have
Yeah.
kind of a little play with the height.
Yeah. I mean, you've got such giftedly gorgeous ankles, so you really can kind of play with, how that's going to sit and where that's going to sit on your leg.
Heaps are in there.
Yeah. Just a shout out to the sole. This is the last season we are running the heaviness of the sole unit. So if you've been coveting it for a couple of years now, we cannot get the molds have actually been destroyed, believe it or not. So we cannot get any more of this made. We've got a new version of it, but it's a much more slimmer, toned down version. So if you're looking for this heavy, chunky look, grab them now while you see them, because we cannot get them back in again.
And I reckon I'm an 8 out of 10 for athletic ability in these shows.
What have we
A bit of a zoom
I can't
zoom.
remember what I called that. Athleticism or something like that.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was random chat.
Anyway, I'll get lots of work done today.
Fast. So, Linda, if you are still watching, Linda Corbin, I think it was?
Countdown.
Calvin, sorry, Linda. You had a query about these gorgeous artefacts. This is the Shadow Loafer. It is part of our wellness collection, and what makes it part of our wellness collection primarily is the construction. So Linda's question was, if I remove the insole, the bespoke insole out of it, can I still wear these shoes, or will they be bad for my feet if I'm not wearing the wellness part of it to give you that balance, uphold and support? So what I've done, and I'm picking that potentially when you first get these loafers, ladies, they are quite a firm fit. They need to be, because you need to be anchored into a loafer. So what I did is I asked Kirsten to grab me just one of our simple insoles. So they've got 5 millimeters of foam, a leather cover on that, and I'm putting that in the shoe, and sadly I will remove my mum's sneaker. It's very sad. There we go. And this is a 37. I can actually it just still barely stays on my foot. By taking the signature insole out of it, it does remove a lot of fitting. But if you are needing to relax the fit a little in the leather, how am I saying this before you wear it in? You could put like a slim insole in here and wear that first until that leather kind of goes in.
That is a tip that I've given some ladies with some of our wellness styles that potentially like down the track you might find you want to put it back in, but you could, if you need to, you could start with something thinner and then.
I think Andrea's question was, is it bad for my foot to not have this wellness insole in it? My response to that is no. It's perfectly fine to put a simple flat insole in it, totally fine. But you will miss the benefits of the reasoning behind the design, which is that metatarsal bump in there to help balance those all your toes and your feet. You'll miss that little bit of arch support in there, that nice soft gentle arch support, which will straighten your knee and hip, and the support in through the heel, which again straightens and aligns your body and neck. So it's perfectly fine to wear it without. So sorry, that was my long explanation. I hope that made sense. Love these. That's still really comfortable. Still really comfortable. Nay has done a quick switcheroo because we also wanted to, it was a sneaker chat. And we were sneakers for this time. Yeah, this time of the year. And these are a really good alternative to a sneaker. As in like a lace-up sneaker. These are a simple pull-on elasticized boot. They're on our stitched-out bespoke sole, so there's all hand-stitched, all hand-run stitching around the outsole there and through the toe. So all this upper here is a beautiful stretch. It's like a sock boot. You can see here stitching lines which indicate there's a full leather lining in under here to support the foot. You've got a little suede toe cap on this. Our lovely nude band bumper in through the front there, a little bit of white in through the heel back, and then our signature labelling up the back there. That's your black alternative there. So you've got black all over here, so black stretcher, like it's very, very easy to get on and off, ladies.
Very easy.
And it literally is easier than a sock. And you know how easy it is to get a sock on. So you've got suede in through here. You've got the black patent here, black napper in through the back. Again, all that hand-stitched detail in through here. Very simple look, but amazing. amazingly light.
My thoughts and feelings around grabbing this sock boot was that I actually hate my ankles being cold. And my son plays basketball, and on the weekends we're at very, very cold gyms at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And my ankles are cold. Yeah. And I was like, this is the perfect sneaker boot that you can put under your wide leg pants.
Could you just grab the other colour behind you as well?
I know, I really wanted to put this one on, but I didn't think it looked as good with my outfit.
Well, I was just going to say, I had a lovely lady in store this morning who was telling me that she has this colour and she's been absolutely loving them. She had a dinner party the other night and had people around at her house, and she said she felt like she was nice and dressed, but felt like she was wearing her slippers.
Oh, lovely.
It is.
But
It's
slippers, I love it.
Secret
lightweight,
slippers.
throw in your suitcase.
Slippers. I mean, the kids wear their UGG boots everywhere, so
they
this
do.
could be our little secret,
Yeah. Good idea, Nate. Good idea.
Anyway, so
They're very stylish.
I put these on from switching out, and I feel warm. Like I feel a nice warm, and I've only got our little lace socket on.
Yeah. Oh,
So it's a nice feeling around my ankle.
Can we ask you about your size in them?
41. True to a 41. I think, you would be able to say more, but, you can kind of feel your foot move a little bit inside because you don't have the laces, but I like it. Again, it goes back to wearing, like, slippers.
I have had some ladies, possibly more a wider foot situation, but I've definitely had some ladies, if anything, have sized up in these ones.
Yeah, well, remember, I've only got our tiny little lace socket. But no, I feel perfect. I've got enough room for my toes. I think the removable insole's in here as well, if I'm right. Yes,
Possibly, yes. Yep.
So yes, there is a like you can remove that if you want, but I don't.
To put something
think you want
thinner
to.
in, yeah.
And in terms of styling, like with pants with them, would you rock a wide leg?
Totally.
With them?
I reckon any leg shape though.
So
So,
any denim cut really.
Oh yeah. Oh look, you're going to get a live show of how easy these
Yeah.
are.
These are so easy to put on.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, sneaky.
boom, did it.
Sneaker slipper.
Sneaker slipper.
Oh, I think it's a new phrase.
Yeah.
There we go. So that's
So
on with like a
yes.
pant.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Amazing.
Yeah, really easy.
That's cool.
Yeah. Very, very lightweight.
Yeah.
Very, very lightweight. Did Andrea come in? Did anyone notice Andrea come into light? Okay, we'll settle back to Andrea.
Yeah, she might watch it later.
What we wanted to do is a quick flyover because we've got a lovely lady that's been waiting in the shop here. Oh, you're amazing. So patient. Let's do a quick flyover of some of the sneaker options. So we'll just quickly do it. We've got little pearly details here which are quite nice going into the navy is gorgeous. They're also that khaki green, very limited numbers now left. Moving down a little bit shimmery here in the Rizzo lace-up sneaker. And your pearlsy, they're always good options for this time of the year as well. Oops, we're going to go back up to the Bionics. Getting a bit heavier for winter, which is quite nice to see. Again, this is limited numbers still available in these styles, I think.
So the styles being Astro, Bionic, and then up in the round here, the Ultrasonic.
Yeah, we haven't even got to Ultrasonic this winter yet. But she is coming. This was my last year's favourite. Absolutely with everything. You can do Mary Jane sneaker vibes here. Again, this would look great with Bex's styling options with your little lace socks and loafer socks and things. New styling in here as well. Wesley, a little bit like the Willet boot, and it's beautiful angular cut dual zipper, easy to get in and out of if you don't want to pull on. And we have got this little guy here about to arrive in new colours, white with blue stitching and white with pink stitching. A lot of ladies have been asking for a simple white sneaker with a bit of something. So you've loved the tan. That's nearly all gone now, hey?
You've just got the one
pair of 36s.
and I think the same with the gold. There's
And the
gold
same
floral. There's only
it's a
the
36 as well.
so if you're a 36 lady, you should buy both.
You should totally get all of those.
And actually, the spot and the leopard are also very low in stock. So
Yeah, good little fun sneakers. I'll put this one back on display. Here's the boot we were just talking about, which is style
Vortex.
Thank you.
Yep.
Moving up the boosted sole. This is a loafer style. It is if you've got a high instep, it's a more of a challenging fit, but a beautiful style on.
if you're interested in it, though, do come in and have a go in store because again, we could possibly play around with some insoles that might help with that.
With the fitting, a more bespoke, tailored fit for you. More sneaker options in through here. Again, the boosted sole. I have been wearing this myself in the weekends a lot. Really, really comfortable style to wear. The Rizzo boost here. A few of these spotties left, little slip-on options down here for you ladies. The racer sneaker, you've got some colour options in through here. Again, your boosted pearlsy ones. See, look what a difference the lace makes, right? Isn't that amazing? Sue from Lemon Trees here. Your Scooby style that we just had on. Keep on coming through, ladies. Here's your Marvel selection down here, by the way. So your lovely peachy tones. I've got a couple of these ones left here.
I think only size 37, but there's 2 pairs.
Oh, yep, lovely. This is what Renee had on, a beautiful little marble sneaker.
And you got, I think, 2 of those, and that's the lucky last of that colour.
Lucky last of that, 37.
Don't miss out, ladies.
A couple of these sneakers, I believe, are still on sale. You've got some sale items down there.
The Lizzie.
These are quite good weekend styling. New style here, Cosmic.
Yep.
Selling well. What everyone is loving about this is that it's just a slip-on. So really cool little style.
If you're a 39, I think we've got all colours in that style, but getting quite low across all colours.
Yeah.
But
and your studded versions up here. We're continuing that on from last year.
One Katarina boot left in a 39 if you're a 39, ladies.
Oh my gosh.
Up here in your Atlas. Here's your Wallow up here, your Tatiana in the black. What about this Yoko?
It's the last pair in a 36, but I think we have more.
We're getting more made for you ladies.
Absolutely stunning.
This is gorgeous.
They're going to fly.
I think I'm going to get one of those next time because I missed out. I'm having regrets.
It's very, very cool style. Don't forget, if there's something that you see that has sold out, trigger the alert, back in stock alert, and we'll come back and check on all of that. You've got some booties up and through the back. I'll just step out a shot so you can whiz right in there and have a good look at the Ace of Hearts.
Harlow up here and the Queen of Hearts here.
We're trying to
find my fingers.
And we're getting down into basic territory here. Basic winners, will it boot? You know and love the style really well. Shout out to one of our ladies in Pie here yesterday. I was chatting to Jan. Was it Jan? I think it was Jan.
So. Yeah.
She discovered us. She's got about 5 pair of Willet boots, but didn't know how to find us to be able to buy more colours.
And she bought the gold, the dark gold emboss. Yeah, I believe that's what I packed up for her yesterday.
Yeah, lovely. And here's your OGs down here, ladies. You've got your Perla sneaker, your zip band here, Bandit.
I will say with the Perlas, that's another style that we're getting pretty low on sizes, but if you click on Notify Me, we do have more stock coming, so...
Fabulous. That's great. And your Zoe style, you zip in through the front of that, nice and easy to get into. The bow bar down here, and the Tony sneaker. If you're looking for a bit of colour and drama and practicality.
So many colour options.
This is really cool. I love that. I mean, how jazzy would that look?
Isn't it amazing when you pick something up?
God, jazzy. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, I am hoping that has sincerely helped our friend.
Here's some more.
We missed all of these.
So many choices.
Who knew we had so many?
They're probably regretting asking now.
And this is bringing you down a little in soul and height. Very on trend. Look, this is obviously what Nay crushes on a lot herself. So you've got loads of colour options here in your home.
I've just actually got Linda Caldana on, and she has re-asked her question about the shadow loafers. So Linda, if you watch back, we did cover that for you.
And we did cover it, and we took the insole out. I would recommend just putting a thin. I'll quickly whiz you back round very, very quickly. She's got it in my hand.
There we go. There we go.
So I took the biomechanical footbed out of the shadow loafer and I tried it on. So inside of here, you've just got the production hardboard with a leather covering on it. Tiny bit of, you could wear it like that, it's not going to harm your foot in any way. But in terms of...
I found for me, I tried that and it gave me way too much depth.
Way too much depth. I put like a little signature, it's like a little fine install with a leather covering. And I've put that on. It does take, even with that in it, there's a lot of fitting taken out. But I could manage wearing it if you wanted to relax the leather and help the leather ease in before you have to put this back in. This is so good for your foot. I can see.
I can take my hand up.
I can see Yes, go
letting you
ahead.
know that I've got a question when you're ready. No rush.
Yeah.
Just a question. What brand is the delicious golden soup, please?
Oh, it is delicious. So I got this from Contain, our friends at Contain in Whangamata. It is a silk laundry.
Yes.
Yep.
Silk laundry.
Yep.
Yep.
And I love it. Really, really comfortable. Really comfortable outfit. I've elasticated waistband, ladies, which is always good. Straight leg with a bit of a flap in the bottom.
You have a few of their pieces, don't you? You have a couple.
The black pants.
Black, yeah.
Yeah. I'd like a bright
Linda
colour.
says thanks.
Oh, thanks, Linda. I hope that's been helpful. All right, ladies, thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you, Andrea, for your question. And Linda for yours. It certainly helps us kind of have a focus with our life. Anyway, take care. Talk soon.